Hi Cancer. This is Chronic Joy Tarot, and this is going to be your November 2017 general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. It is very general, and if you would like a specific reading that calls to a certain question that you have or aspect of yourself that you want to develop, then you can get in touch with me on my channel here on this video. There's an email and a website, and book a private reading. I'm booking private readings about 2 to 3 weeks out right now, so get in there if you want to get one done. Okay, and until then, we have the guidance from the Zen Tarot deck here, and the Oracle deck that I'm using to give us a theme or a focus for this reading for you, Cancer, is from this deck called Native Spirit. It's by Denise Lynn. Lovely deck. I just recently got it, and I really love it. I fell in love with it right away. The card I pulled for you, Cancer, is Smudging Ceremony. So this could mean either an internal, so the smudging in Native culture, it's the burning of herbs to sort of symbolically wash a space in you know, like a ceremonial sort of a way. And this could be an internal clearing that you need to do because maybe your mind is cluttering up your you know, your soul too much, and you can't really stay in touch with your true self because everything's going on and it's all too cluttered. Or it could mean also a physical clearing of your space that you live in, clear some space, organize, let go of old stuff, and make way for new. So this, I'm going to read this as a spiritual cleansing for you, an internal sort of cleaning house, and but it also could mean in your physical world. Okay. All right. So the starting point here with the Zen reading, yeah, it's internal. Transformation. So within yourself, you know that you are making shifts. You're making shifts. You're expanding. You're creating a new awareness of the way you show up in life and the life around you. It's an internal transformation. It's shedding old ways, but also rising at the same time, coming through as your full self. And in order to really fully complete this process, you definitely need, that cleansing, that sort of burning away or clearing away of old energies within you. So you're doing it, you're in the process of it, and it's a good thing because you're going to emerge from it clearer and more fully you. Okay? This first card here is on this whole left side here of this spread. This spread is called the Flying Bird, and these are wings because usually it goes out wide like this, but I don't have enough space here to make them look like wings, so they look like, I don't know, stacks. But this left side is internal energy that is within you that you're aware of, but that others may not be. So it's within you. This is processes that go on within you. And the right side, of course, is external in your outer world, in your connection with others, in your day-to-day life, how things show up and manifest. The first internal energy in relation to transforming your inner you is suppression. Yep. Oh, yeah. So there may be an aspect of yourself that you've been holding back, that you've been holding down, not showing, not connecting to within you, or not showing up in your external world. But I'm taking this as something that you've sort of lost touch with about yourself. Because we started out with the need to do a clearing, an internal clearing, and you're in the process of transforming, find those spaces that you have held away from you for a long time. Let me just give an example. Say you're you're very accomplished in your career, and you've made it so far, and you're one of the experts in what you do, and everybody looks to you for advice or whatever, but you're not having any fun. Okay, internally, you've let that child within you, that space of freedom and fun and playfulness, lie dormant because you've been working really hard and you've been accomplishing a lot in your world. And this is what I mean by this suppression. It doesn't mean you're hardened and suppressed and you never let anything out. It just means within you there might be an aspect of yourself that you've lost contact with. And doing this internal clearing you could literally also burn sage in your space. And I think this video might have paused for a second. I'm sorry if it did, because it looked like my battery was going low. I'm talking about this suppression card and how you may have lost contact with an aspect of yourself. And you could literally do a smudging, ceremony in your living space to help breathe, and clear some of that energy so that these hidden aspects of yourself can come back to the surface. Okay? In your external world, it's showing up good. Okay? Success. You are doing the work within, and in your connection with others and in your work life or your home life and your family, it's really having an impact. It's a beautiful thing. The more and more you uncover of your true self and your inner self, the more of an ease, excuse me, I almost hiccuped, the more of an ease you will find in your external world and your connection with others. So this is great. So make sure to stay attuned to those spaces, those little aspects of you within that kind of need a clearing and need to show up again in your life. It's going to have a good effect. The next internal energy here is the rebel. And what it's guiding here in this aspect is to not lose sight of that very unique you. The balance of letting some of these older, these hidden aspects out doesn't have to overcome all the work you've done so far and what you've become to this day. Do you know what I mean? So allowing it to fold in, as you're transforming and you're clearing and you're letting some of these hidden aspects come forth, they can be folded in and make you more of a full you, full self. And the way you see yourself within grows. Okay? In the external line here, the next card, in response to staying in touch with fully who you are, it shows up as a maturity. And this is also just like a card of wisdom. It shows up as you become in your day-to-day life, you become that person that others gather to for advice and wisdom because you are so sure of who you are and you're sure of the flow of life energy, and that we will always, we'll always move forward, we'll always have change, we'll always progress, and we will always grow. And you're getting that more and more, and it's showing up in your life that others are really recognizing it too, and really respecting you, and really actually calling upon you sometimes for your wisdom. The top line of the internal energies here is comparison. And this is guiding you to be careful of, I'm going to say, comparing the you that you're becoming to the old one. As far as, we're talking about sort of excavating aspects of ourselves and allowing them forth. Don't judge, where I am now to where I was then, or, don't do any self-judging in this process in general. Okay? There is no need for it. It's all part of the life flow, and you're going with it. You're growing and expanding with it. Starting with the clearing, right? Starting with that smudging ceremony and that sense of clearing away and really setting the foundation for your transformation, for your internal transformation. It's going to have a good effect on the outer aspects of your life, but it is an inside job. And the top line of this external energy and kind of the outcome of the reading is silence. I love it, because once all this work is done, and as you go down the path and expand and become more of you, you can just rest, right? You can just be as you are. I love that. This is a restful energy here, and one of a quiet knowing, right? And it will show up. I'm loving, the most thing I love. Now, we all work on transforming ourselves, and that's kind of why we're here, right? We want to continue to grow and expand and pull out those old energies and clear them and create new within. But I'm loving the way this is showing up in your world, because it's just, there's power in all of these cards. There's power in it. And I really love that for you, Cancer. Okay, so I hope this reading connected with you in a way that helps you to make a few minor changes in your life and grow a little more in the next few weeks. Until mid-November, I'll be posting a mid-month update in a couple weeks. But until then, I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.